I mean, we know that Vedanta has, of course, benefited from the commodities boom. Can prices remain elevated given, inflationary concerns, given that China's trying to put a lid on prices?
Thank you very much. Thanks for calling me. So, as you know that we have the record results in quarter one of financial year 22. Of course, we had uptick in our volume also. So as a result of that, we had the record quarter. It had also the contribution of the commodity prices, I would say. The commodity prices globally, you see that we are in a boom. We are in a sweet spot where Vedanta has a very, very diversified portfolio, and the kind of commodity prices there are, we are enjoying the current trend. So if you look at the global commodity prices trend, there was a pent-up demand which went up after the COVID wave 1 and COVID 2. But apart from that, there are a lot of mining companies suffered in their operations because of the pandemic effect. So there was a combination of the demand pending up, the slowdown of the mining volumes, and the flow of the metals from the mining companies into the market slowed down. So the global stocks went down,
right,
which resulted into the commodity prices going through the roof.
So you talk about the metals recovery. Give us a sense of how strong that's been and what can be expected in terms of demand for the rest of the year.
I think there is a change in thought process through which the mankind is passing now. There is an increased focus on the ESG. People want to live more healthy life. They want to create the future. So the people are looking at more renewable sources, reducing the carbon footprint, traveling in the EV cars. So all this a combination. The future is coming more like the mineral intensive. So like in a car, it uses 25 times more minerals compared to the earlier version of the car. Similarly, per megawatt of the power generation needs 8 times of more minerals compared to the past. So there is a future projection which shows that the demand of these metals are going to continue along with the infrastructure development and the pent-up demand and flow of metal from the mines which has flown into the market. So as a combination of that, my own belief is that in the next few years, this rally is going to continue, and these prices are going to be stronger and stronger as we go forward.
Sunil, give us a sense of what you think are the opportunities in the various business silos that you operate in from an inorganic perspective. Where would you perhaps like to expand? I mean, I could just throw up, do you have further ambitions in steel for one thing?
So we have ambition everywhere, not only steel. Steel, if you see, we are only 1.5 million ton in the new acquisition of electro steel capacity we have. We also have around 0.91 million ton of the steel capacity, pig iron capacity in our value-added business in Goa. So total of, say, around 2.5 million ton capacity. So the players of our size, 2.5 million ton capacity, we don't want to stay there. Either want to exit the market or we want to go to 10, 20 million tons. So we have plans that we are expanding at electro steel, doubling the capacity from 1.5 million ton to 3 million ton. And this will make us around 4 million tons of the total capacity. But apart from that, we will look at all the opportunities, maybe the acquisition or the greenfield or the brownfield expansion. But our intention is to reach at least 10 million tons in the next 3 to 4 years' time. Similarly, in all our other businesses, we are looking at all the opportunities at our brownfield operations, but we will also look at what are the M&A opportunities in the market.
Sunil, I want to just move to, of course, one of the big moves in terms of fund management, and that's the move towards being ESG friendly. What are you doing in terms of making yourself, or Vedanta, I should say, a greener, more environmentally friendly company, and on top of that, one which is more gender diverse as well, with a board which I believe, according to our data, has only 13% female executives represented?
No, in ESG, we want to stay ahead in all the opportunities we have. We want to stay ahead of the curve globally. So ESG is not only decarbonization. There are n number of areas and the verticals we have to work in the value chain, right from the people we deal for procurement of our commodities and other raw materials, and within our own operation, how do we deal with the people, how do we recruit people, gender diversity, the geographical diversity, and decarbonization, metal conservation, recovery improvement, ore to metal ratios, the customers we sell, our participation in the metals, which have also to play a part in decarbonization of the world. So in the complete value chain, we want to play everywhere and anywhere. And we are making a comprehensive plan. The story we will tell to the external market in the month of October that how do we want to go about it. And we want to make a public declaration that what is our promise in the next 5 years, 10 years, 2030, 2040, and 2050, and when we will be carbon neutral.
Sunil?
But apart from carbon neutral, what all that we will be doing.
Sunil, you talked about being open to M&As. How confident are you about acquiring Bharat Petroleum?
No, it is not only the BPCL is the opportunity. There are a lot of opportunities which are coming into the market, and we will be very excited to participate any of the opportunity which will come in the market. You must have seen that we have acquired Fecker ferrochrome alloys company, which we have taken control about a year back. The performance has improved by leaps and bounds. But apart from that, there are 2-3 other companies we have acquired. But in future also, we'll be open to look at whatever the opportunity will come in the market.